morning!
Good morning!
Hey Turtle Nerds, welcome back to another video. Now today, after waiting for so long and being so lazy and feeling like garbage yesterday, we're changing things around. We are gonna do a water change on basically everyone today. So we gotta do a water change on the mini pond, we gotta do one on Pumpkin's tub, and maybe the hatchlings, maybe, or I'll save that for tomorrow. We also have to feed them, we have to feed everyone, so yeah, I'm gonna try to find out the most efficient way to do this. I think that we're gonna go outside and try to get my super long extended like Python water changer thingy. I don't have a hose for it to attach to, or a faucet with a thread on it. So I don't know, we're gonna see what I can do though. So let's go outside and go figure out how to get the most efficient way to change the water. Get my shoes on. Let's roll. While we're out here, let's have a look at the pond, shall we? And the horrible, horrible state that it's in. I've decided to embrace the chaos. I'm just rolling with it. There's nothing that I can do, so I might as well just enjoy. Look at this. Our pump is getting clogged with algae as well, so it's like barely even running anymore. So I'm gonna need to probably clean that out. Maybe tomorrow though. I don't know if I'll have enough time today before it gets dark. Everyone's nice and hungry. My lily pads are knocked over. This is just swell. We can go over here, and here is our Python, our hose. Maybe I can just like use this little pump and figure out how to just like pump out my water rather than siphon it and just send it into the bathtub. That might actually work. Maybe that's what we'll do. All right, hopefully this hose is long enough to reach from my room to the bathtub. So now we're gonna try to get this whole thing inside. Okay. Oh God, this is scuffed. I hope this works. Oh, good Lord. Now I suppose we're gonna toss this in here. So now we want this to reach the bathtub. And I don't know if I have enough hose. Come on. Okay, now because I don't trust this little connection here, we're gonna put it like this, so that way, in case it does drip, it'll go into this thing. We also need to clean up my room because look, I've got all of this here. I've got my headphones, I've got laundry, my bed is not made, the thing is popping off, I've got papers all here. Guys, isn't this great? Isn't this lovely? Remember how I said that I tend to let things kind of like spiral? I'm stepping on the plug. Ow. Remember how I said that? This is what I mean. Like then I start, my hair doesn't get all tied back and I start really losing my mind. No, it's all good. I just, you know, this week will be me getting back on top of things, you know? That's how I roll. That's how I roll, baby. So draining this should be the easy part. So we've got extra outlets over here. Oh, she's running. Are we in business? It doesn't need to empty like fast. It just needs to be emptying because I can wait. Yeah, this is good. Cool. Our water changers are gonna be easy now. Look at this. Awesome. This rocks. Wow, so now I guess I'm just gonna let this drain and then I'm going to get Pumpkin's enclosure also drained. Actually, I should siphon Pumpkin's water into here and then it'll drain this. That's what I'm gonna do. Now we're gonna take this and we're gonna siphon out the water. Oh, now we're sucking up sand. Whoops. The last time I shut off the filter, the canister filter, and then turned it back on quickly, it was a disaster, so hopefully we will not be needing to do that. I'm just gonna keep telling myself that and hopefully it'll work out. There we go, that's enough. Now we're just gonna let the little 75-gallon tub keep emptying. I need to fix this thing because it's falling in, this little sand container. And then I think I have an idea for how to refill this in a very similar way that won't require me to use buckets. So at the same time that I'm doing this, I'm doing the little, I'm pulling up this little latch that basically squeezes the filter material. So it basically pushes a lot of the garbage that's been accumulating out. So that way I can siphon it up. So you see how dirty the water's getting and super not clear? I can do that so that way I can suck up all this nasty water at the same time that I'm doing all this. And now because I'm the worst and I'm annoying, I've just made the executive decision. I've shut off the pump. The water's just a little too discolored. I think that this filter needs to be cleaned out. So I've got my bucket right here. We're gonna unscrew it from there. We're gonna take this whole thing outside, blast it with the hose, and then we're probably gonna take care of Pumpkin's filter as well. So we're gonna clean out the filters and change the water. This is the most effective way to clean out your turtle setups. That's quite enough on the water side. So now I'm going to undo these little latches. So watch this. We're gonna let the water fall into my little bucket here. That's just how it's gonna work. All that pressure is gonna release. Listen to that thing churn. You see how nasty the filter tubes are. Now I can take this outside and we can go clean it. Woo! Okay, now let's see how nasty this thing is. I will say this though, every time that I bring this thing outside, I always say, wow, it really didn't need a cleaning. I hope this isn't one of those times. Yeah, I mean, it's, no, this needs a cleaning. Look at all this nasty, nasty water. And now we can blast this thing out, and get this all nice and cleaned up. Number 1, done. So now I'm gonna let all of these little individual items dry, and this is actually going better than I thought. I'm gonna leave all this stuff out to dry, and I'm gonna go inside and probably clean little pumpkins filter as well. Okay, now let's grab the young pumpkins filter media, which very severely needs to be washed. And let's just go rinse that out. Remember, it's hard to get angles here without blasting my camera with water, so I'll just come back when this thing is cleaned. We're also getting to the part where I'm probably gonna need to replace this thing. It's staying a little bit discolored. So probably the next time I'm at the pet store, I'm gonna have to pick up new cartridges because these guys are just kind of shot. For now though, shouldn't be a problem. Okay, so now this back in here. And now I guess I'm gonna bring this filter back and then begin getting preparations for filling this. I think I have an idea what I wanna do. Let's throw this thing back here. Fits like a glove. Rehook up our output and input. Okay, now it's time for my genius. That's totally 100% gonna work. Refilling strategy for refilling this thing. Okay, I actually might need 2 hands for this because I don't want this thing. You know what, I'll meet you guys in the bathroom. The plan is stupid. The plan is to let the bucket fill with water, and as it's filling up, it pumps out and it's going to go all the way back into this pond. And then when I'm ready to fill Pumpkin's tub, and then I can just move it over to here. So that is the plan. Let's start filling it up. Let's see if I can get this thing to work. It's working. Oh my God, it's actually working. Okay, the reason that it works is because the rate that it's emptying is slower than the rate that it's filling. So I'm able to just turn that down and just let that sucker start to go. And if it's starting to get too close to the top, I can always just turn that down or turn it off for a couple seconds and then turn it back on. This is awesome. This is perfect. And now I'm just gonna let it fill and I get to sit back and relax. These guys are acting like they're gonna lose their minds if I don't feed them soon, so I'm just popping these guys in with just a little bit of water, just enough to get them sort of submerged. So I'm gonna feed them at the same time that we are doing this, just to save on time and efficiency. Yeah, we're gonna feed them, we're gonna feed Pumpkin next, we're gonna top off this little tub and maybe change that water another day. Everything is gonna be just fine. Eat up, little ones, as we round out and top off the last bit of water here. Look who finally decided to eat his veggies. Butternut is finally eating his veggies. That's awesome. He was having too much protein and too many pellets before. It was causing problems, basically just him getting a little chunky. So now we've got some nice lettuce that he's finally eating. Our terrapins here are doing an excellent job at finishing up some of the food in there. Some of the others I've released because they're all full. Look at little Butternut right here. Look at his little face. He's getting very accustomed to us, so he's gonna eat right in front of us. Listen to him just chew on his little lettuce. Like, he is so cute. Yes, I know there was a little bug right next to him. Those are springtails that help keep the mold and fungus away from the sphagnum moss, so they're helpful little friends. And finally, Peanut and Butter are arguing over a frozen block of brine shrimp. So they're gonna pick at all the extras and whatever that have fallen down in there. And for little baby Pumpkin, I think we might toss him some food in his enclosure. Actually, we're gonna pull out Pumpkin to eat in here, finish up any of those scraps that the other terrapins didn't want. Hi guys, are you almost done? Our mini pond, our aquarium, all nice and clean now. The filters are cleaned, the water's changed. Things are looking really good here. I think I keep calling this terrapin Chocolate Chip, but I'm pretty sure that I named him Waffle originally, and I kind of like Waffle better, so henceforth you shall be known as Waffle. Bye, Waffle. Now this is the part, also I spilled a little bit of water, so I have to peel this back. This is the part where I sanitize the heck out of absolutely every surface that I possibly can. Sanitize all of this, sanitize this, and turn it off. Now I just have a hair of last minute cleanup to do, but that's just gonna be it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed and learned something, and I'll see y'all in the next one.